Welcome back, everybody. This video gonna be a short one. In this video, we're gonna learn. We're gonna talk about how do we change the sequence, right? So once we understand the design pattern, of the step logic and station routine and the tooling routine, it will be very easy for us to manipulate to change the sequence, right? So for example, over here I'm showing you a modified as a exercise. We have a modified sequence different from the one I showed you before. So in this one, the position will be the clamp retract drill extend, and also with that it has totally different sequence, right? So no matter what kind of as you can see, even with two different tooling, we could have many different combinations, right? So no matter what kind of combination we have, what kind of sequence we have, we can always use the diagram to analyze that first. I know lots of people, they don't like the diagram or even the chart or something like that, but that's the very easy starting point for us to analyze that. All right. So of course, I have on a different slide. Of course, as you can see on this one, with the but doesn't matter. Even though you see that a little bit small blur, but it's okay. The point is that with different sequence, with this one, we start with a some sort of a diagram to analyze the sequence. Then from over there, we translate that into the chart, right? So that's the steps, the process I recommend for you, right? So then with the steps chart, you go through those signals, right, to match up with this, with the real operation, then translate that into the ladder logic. So that's what I want you to follow through, right? So okay, so that's just do the demo first. As you go through that, you see that it will be easy for you to go understand. All right. So now I'm switching to different setup now. All right. Let's look at how it goes. All right. So again, we need to get into actually we are in the manual mode, right? So manual mode, we can home the station first. Let's see what happened. All right. So remember the this one is going to be different, right? So that's why you can see even though it's a very weird, special, very strange sequence or home position, but right now it is home. Station is home. So the clamp will be the retract, close the clamp, extend the drill. So that'll be the home position for the station. And then we can switch to auto now. Once we switch to auto, cycle start and load the part. And once we load the part, the tooling sequence is also a very strange one. The drill will go up and then come down right away. It doesn't even need to wait for the clamp to move. Then clamp open, then close again. As you can see, this is a full cycle now, right? We have both tooling cycle. If you can read the indicator, the part ready. So we finish one part. Alright, like I said, even though it's a very strange one, we can just run the second part. Right, we pick and reset everything. Right, we are still in auto. It's homed. Cycle request is made. Then we load a new part, and then the machine repeat itself. Right, so this is what, as an exercise, we want to manipulate to change that. So how do we do that? Right, so obviously you can see from what I said, the station home. Right now we are looking at the station routine. Right, so nothing changed with this part. Right, it's the same. Right, we can keep the old one, but definitely the home tooling home is different. Right, so that's why we need to change that according to the new position. Right, and then with the cycle, I don't think there are anything. Those are the same. Those are the same, right? Let me switch to here. Let me see here. even that's the same, right? Oh yeah, so the on the previous video I forgot to mention that there's part 3, right? So you can see, let me clear that out. So on this station routine we have a part 1, which is the part to process the mode. Part 2 we handle with the cycles, and then that's part 3 with no logic at this place, right? Like currently. NOP represents no operation, right? So this is just a placeholder. So later on, I'm going to use other video to talk about handshake, because right now we'll only focus on one station, the drill and the clamp. But in the real situation, we could have other station or other tooling or maybe even robot to work with your station. In that situation, you obviously need to have the handshake or the interlock with other part of your system, right? So that's on different video, not on here. All right. So now let's look at the station routine. So as maybe I can just run the station one more time so we can start to look at it. So we already finished one part. So now we just need to unload the part, then clear the logic. I reset that. So we pick part, and then they all reset. Yeah, they all reset to the initial states, right? So now let me load another part. So station gave the signal, okay, start. Step 1. Now we have step 2. We're going to step 3. With step 3 finish, with the drill, this you have to change, right? Because different sequence indicate different cycle, right? When it's cycled on the drill, when it's the cycled on the clamp, it's different now, right? From the previous one, you have to make a change on that, right? So right now it's on the step 5. Both tooling finished the cycle. You can see here, right? Drill cycle, clamp cycle, part ready. It's just waiting for the station gave the signal cycle complete, which is waiting for the part being picked up, right? And the output, you can see here, they all de-energized, right? So now if I pick the part, and step 6 will be briefly turn on, then everything reset. Then we are ready for the next one, right? Pick apart. We should have, yeah, let me check again, right? So all the steps are de-energized, right? So this time we focus on the output, right? So on this part, let me load another part on here. Once I load the part, the drill retract goes up, right? So that's on. Then drill extend come down, right? And then the clamp extend, clamp retract, and also the menu button should be changed to different rounds according to the new sequence. Alright, so this is just a exercise. As you can see, once we understand how do we design that, we can just follow the pattern to do any adjustment as we want. Alright, hopefully you find this video will be helpful for you to design on different sequence.